Hey y'all, Nova here. Today I have a Marauders PvP guide for you. So number 1, you should hipfire more. Hipfire is not the most accurate, but it's decently accurate, and the top streamers on Twitch hipfire all the time. Generally they hipfire until their shots are on target, and then they aim down sights to get a more consistent headshot on the enemy player. Hipfire is especially good when you're being pushed down, so that you can move your crosshair faster, or for pre-firing angles. So next, the top streamers almost always pre-fire angles when they think someone is around that corner. They don't peek around and try to see if there's something there, because then it takes time to register that there's an enemy. They just pre-fire, and if the enemy's there, then generally they'll kill them before the enemy even know it hit them. So next time you're checking an angle and you think someone's there, just try pre-firing. Maybe you'll get a free kill. If you're not sure where the enemy is, but you know they're down a hallway or somewhere in front of you, try running back and forth across the doorway. Likely, they will shoot at you, telling you exactly where they are, and additionally they'll most likely miss just because there's some lag between them seeing you and then them shooting, and then you'll probably already be to the other side of the door. If done multiple times, this can also cause them to run out of ammo if they keep shooting, and if they start to reload, which you'll hear, it creates the perfect opportunity to push them. Next, when it comes to pushing someone, don't be afraid to try to pull off a jump shot in this game. Shooting while jumping is actually relatively accurate. So if you jump into a doorway, they obviously won't expect that, so they'll probably shoot you in the stomach, while you can line up a nice headshot with hipfire, and then once you're sure that your crosshair is in the right place, you can aim down sights and get a more accurate headshot. When peeking, take advantage of leaning with Q and E, and don't continuously lean around a corner. Just tap the buttons and take a peek around a doorway to see if you can see where the enemy is. This will allow you to pre-fire when you actually do come around the corner, and additionally you can take the last point into account and jump into the doorway to shoot where they are. Next, you can shoot to cancel your healing with no delay. This is different from Tarkov because it takes a while to put away your bandage or whatever. So this is best used if you use the large and small first aid kit, as they heal much faster than a bandage. The large first aid kit heals 50, and the small first aid kit heals 25, and the bandage heals 15, but they all take 5 seconds to be fully used. So if you use the large first aid kit and you have to cancel it early because someone's pushing you, you'll be healed a lot more than if you use the small or bandage. Another thing in Marauders, headshots count for 3.5 times the damage, which is a really high headshot multiplier. So when you can, go for headshots. People in level 9 and 10 chest armor can be really tanky and take a lot of shots, but even with level 10 helmets, they can, well, first of all, they can still be one tapped by guns like the SVT or Wellrod, but even with an Uzi or any of the other SMGs, they will die really fast if you're hitting consistent headshots. So a bit of general PvP advice that goes for any FPS games: when fighting a squad as a solo, try to break up the fight into multiple 1v1s. It makes it a lot easier, and you don't have to fight multiple people at the same time if you're able to push each person down individually. Next, use guns such as the Uzi, MAT 49, and MAC 10. They're all great SMGs. The MAC 10 requires some attachments, and honestly the Uzi, MAT 49, and all MAC 10 could use their attachments, but the MAT 49 and Uzi don't require the attachments as much as the MAC 10. And then lastly, don't be discouraged when you die. Instead, use it as a learning opportunity, and take a minute after each death to think about what you could have done differently so that you learn from each mistake and get stronger after each death. You can take this a step further by recording your deaths and re-watching them a bit later in case you're tilted or whatever, and then taking an objective stance on why you died and trying to learn from that. If you found these tips helpful, please consider leaving a like, subscribing. Thanks for all the support recently. Good luck in your raids this week, and have a great day.